Hi, it's Allen, your trainer. Hi, it's Allen, your trainer. I just wanted to say hello. I've been talking to the clients, all of you about, getting a stretching regimen under order. It's so important. Everybody's trying to improve their quality of life, get flexibility, get better health, get lean, lose some body fat, lose weight, improve performance, improve overall wellness. One of the greatest components that gets neglected across the board, across the world, is flexibility training. Flexibility training is actually going to help you relieve stress, help make yourself more limber, help dislodge stored fat, help lengthen muscles, also to try to lengthen those muscles has a result that actually makes your muscles look more toned, which is wonderful. A lot of people are going for tone. I'm going to take you through a few stretches just so you have a greater understanding. The big thing is that you're honest with yourself about how long you stretch for. Remember, on these workouts that I've been designing for people, you hold stretches minimum for 30 seconds, maximum, potentially up to a minute, but minimum 30 seconds. You have to give your body a chance to relax. Ideally, 45 is what I'd love to see you all do, but I kind of give you a little flexibility. So I'm going to start off, and I wanted to let you know I'm just sitting on the floor. As you can see, I'm sitting on the floor. I'm sorry if my head's cut off. I kind of have the monitor, face so you can see me, but I'll adjust it a little bit more. There we go. So we're going to start with the upper body, and you can do this while sitting in a chair. Some people that have mobility issues, such as have trouble getting off the ground or have issues with knees or things like that, we're going to actually develop some stretching and things like that as well. But just think about it. Get a chair, potentially like the one that's over here in the background. That's a bar stool, but it doesn't have any arms. Arms are going to be restrictive, and we want you to really stretch. But to talk about arms, let's start with that. An arm. This is my right. It might seem different on the camera, but you hold it across your chest and you hook behind the elbow, and you basically bring it across your breast line. You hold that there for 30 seconds. I'm not going to hold these stretches for as long as that's necessary because I only have about 10 minutes on YouTube. So hold this for 30 seconds, then switch to the other side and hold that for 30 seconds. Okay? Following that, you're going to go back behind your head. Some people have trouble getting the arm up because they're so tight through here. If you do have trouble, bear with me. I'm back. If you have trouble, get a towel. This is just a kitchen towel. Bring it behind your back, hold on with both hands, grab it with your other, and just pull. It's a little bit better stretch than no stretch at all. Ideally, we'd love to see you get into it like this. And that's just behind the head, and I'm pulling back on the elbow to stretch out this area. Then we're going to move to the neck. Put one hand behind your back and pull gently, very gently, in the opposite way of the hand that's behind your back. And hold it for 30 seconds. Do the other side. And that's very important as well. Gentle pressure is so important here. We do not want it to be vigorous. Gentle and easy. Now, let me toss the towel back up here. Good, landed on the counter. Now we're going to move to the lower body, okay? And what I'm going to do is tilt the screen so you have a better understanding. For instance, what I'm doing, I'm going to come out of the picture. I'm moving one foot in. I'm going to reach towards my toe. Now, that's the dog in the background. That's Nilla. Nilla, go away. Go away. Go away. Go. 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 She's 16 years old. She has a mind of her own. I'm going for my toe. Okay? Now, if you cannot reach that, go for the knee. Find a point where you can try to achieve and reach. This leg is not necessarily the most important thing. So if you're sitting in a chair, all you have to do is put your legs straight and try to reach and touch them. Okay? Bend at the waist. Don't bend at the shoulders. Bend at the waist. That's going to stretch out the back side of your legs. If your hamstrings are tight, it'll definitely get there. If you have tight calves, it's definitely going to get there. Opposite side, foot in, and stretch. Keep the torso up, bend at the hips. Very important. The next one is the butterfly. Now there's no real adaptable stretch I can really tell you about doing the butterfly in a chair, but I do have a suggestion after I show you the butterfly. The butterfly is a classic like 3rd grade stretch we might have done in school a long time ago. The idea here is just to try to bring your feet in. Don't try to press down, not that important. Bring your feet in and the chest up. Let Mother Nature, the essence of your body, do what's necessary to stretch you out. If you are having mobility issues and you're up on your feet, spread your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. My shoulders are right here. My feet are out here. And lightly lean to one side. Make sure that the foot you're leaning away from, it's turned in. That's going to stretch here. Keep the torso upright. Always keep the chest up so you can breathe. And we go back the other way. See how I turned my foot in? Chest is up, and we're doing okay. If you're also in this position, you can sit. Sit kind of slowly, and that's going to help the other growing part. All right, to keep pushing along, we also have options. Let me adjust the screen, I'm sorry. And this is a trunk twister. So this is my right leg. I'm crossing it across my left. So I'm crossing my right leg across my left, and I am turning towards my right leg, hooking my elbow. Some people that might have, just that stored energy, aka fat, all you can do is do what you can. If you can only get your leg this far, that's okay. And then turn as much as you can. Just grab on and turn. That's going to really stretch out the upper and middle back, potentially the lower, depending on how tight you are. Moving on to the other side. This is the progressive aspect. And we hook and we turn. Make sure when you're doing it, you will look away. That helps you get a little more spinal rotation. Once again, if you have, that extra stuff in the middle kind of blocking you, cross as much as you can and turn as much as you can, trying to progress. Another stretch that is very important that's often neglected is the hug. Let me adjust the screen, sorry. The hug is simply where you can be standing up or sitting down and you give yourself a hug. You hook as much as you can, keep squeezing, keep your head up, keep squeezing, kind of try to pull your hands apart, but don't really pull them apart. It's a tug of war with yourself. Give yourself a hug, love yourself. You're making the change. The hardest part is starting the fitness. The easiest part is doing the stretches because you can do it in the comfort of your home. From there, we have multiple other stretches, but we're just going to leave you with another basic stretch, and it's a calf stretch. I'm going to show you in this position. This is on the floor. You see how I have my left foot, that's this one, down. I have my right foot across my toe. My hands are on the ground. I'm in this pike position. And I'm trying to push my foot to the floor, my heel to the floor. Now take my right foot and do the left foot the same. That's important. We hold it for 30 seconds. Now if you have issues getting on the floor, if that position looks too complicated, I'm moving over to a wall. So here's a wall. Put both hands on the wall. Hypothetically here, mine are up a little higher. Put one foot back, the other foot forward, and push. You can actually put both feet too, but you get a little bit of motion when you do here. And just push that back heel back to the floor. Switch. There we go. The other thing is if you're going to do the back of your leg, you have to do the front of your leg. You want to be even. With that in mind, grab a wall, my hand's on the wall, right here. Put your toe on the ground, and just keep leaning forward on it. You're going to feel it stretch right through here. That's the shin, maybe part of the ankle, maybe even part of the foot, depending on how tight you are. So we switch that up. There we go. Feels wonderful. Nonetheless, those are the stretches. I got 10 seconds left. I want to say, well done. Keep after it. Do it daily, and ask me when you're in the gym.